most exciting and enticing thing about Captivate IQ is the fact that it can give you a streamlined, easy way to view your commissions without having to go through the pains of hand calculating all the different transactions you had in your own company's CRM. And beyond that, it also has enough power in it to actually predict your next month's commission based on precedence. My primary responsibilities at my company of employment are strictly acquisition and onboarding our current employees to take on the accounts that I have brought into the company to kind of pick things up, get them straightened out for our company, and move on to the next thing. I use Captivate IQ on a daily basis since we run hundreds, if not thousands, of transactions per sales employee a month. And, just whittling down all of those with the different commission structures, it can be a pain. Captivate IQ is, excuse me, integrated with our CRM. So it actually uploads all of that data in a way that we can just click a button, check what we've got, get out of there, and get back to work. We chose Captivate IQ after basically just years of manually having our employees in the sales position coordinate off and on with our commissions department to ask questions about what they were getting. But with so many employees in our company, with so many different types of business, and our corporate having a limited commissions personnel department, we needed to bring on technology to kind of bridge the gap. So Captivate IQ was able to become its all whole own question and general response field because most of us at the end of the day, we honestly just want to know how much we're getting paid. And if we need to dispute something, we don't have to blow up a whole bunch of people in corporate. We can file a dispute online through Captivate, which goes into a nice and neat portal for them. Everything became a lot more streamlined once we used it. So prior to Captivate, we kind of did everything old school. So it's not necessarily pen and paper, but we go into our CRM, we log how many transactions we have at the month, our commission structures, the dates, and the dates they get paid. That was the end all say all for about, I'd say, a majority of our company's history. We did consider other products, mainly Salesforce, but this was kind of the perfect blend for us in that we didn't need a whole entire CRM. We just needed a commissions calculator for the most part, but a little bit more advanced. And this also met the right price point for us. So the onboarding with Captivate was pretty simple, since we weren't looking for, a whole motherload worth of features and products and CRM tools. Most of us in the position of sales that end up using Captivate know exactly what we want out of it. So learning that we could just have our support teams, our IT teams, upload the current existing data we had into there, it really actually didn't take us more than a week or two to kind of get familiar with it. And now it's, commonplace as a pencil or pen on the side of your desk or a calculator. Very easy software to use, very understandable. My personal recommendations would be if you're looking to have a sales team greater in, let's say, an exponential factor than the amount of staff that you have behind the lines supporting the sales team. So your accounting, your commissions, and all that. As your company grows, eventually you'll put in more acquisition people normally than you will have support staff. When that continues over time, eventually you'll have so many salespeople with so many different questions of different tenure that it's helpful to have a one track portal for them to kind of start fielding their own questions. It doesn't save and it doesn't earn money, but it saves time, which generates money in the long run, guaranteed.